So there are two reasons why you actually face creative burnout, and I'm going to be covering that in this video today. And I'm also going to be helping you get rid slash avoid creative burnout. If it's the first time I'm popping up on your screen, my name is David, and what I do in this channel is that I actually help you with content creation tips and tricks to help your creator journey look as seamless and as easy as it can be. Now, I want us to actually dive into the concept of creative burnout. What does it mean? So we all know that creators eventually come to a time that they will be so worked out and they will be so out of ideas. Okay, let's use that term, out of ideas. What they tend to do right now is they tend to recuperate, right? And this may look as like a big deal when it comes to affecting our channel. Let's take a deeper dive into what this actually means for us and how we can actually avoid it. At the end of this video, we are going to be knowing what creative burnout is. You're going to also know how to get rid of it, and you're going to also know at the end of everything whether it is a good or a bad process as a new beginner content creator, generally as a creator. So I did my research and I found out that we actually face burnout as beginners in the content creation journey because of two things. And I want to also highlight the fact that it is self-inflicted. So the first way that you should actually get rid slash avoid creative burnout is understanding the fact that blowing up a YouTube channel, that YouTube channel doesn't happen overnight. You may see all these YouTube videos. I tried YouTube automation for 30 days and this is what I found. I got 1,000 subscribers in 4 weeks. Yes, it is possible. But for you that is still new in the journey, I want you to understand that it doesn't work like that. Creating success, reliable success on YouTube takes years, months. So why will you actually accept the fact that you can start today and actually blow like in the next 5 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Those people that actually blow those channels have had experiences with some other channels, and you that has no experience at all, why will you be expecting yourself to actually blow up a channel that you have not actually found who the audience is going to be? You have not put out content enough there. You want to actually blow it up to how many subscribers? So understanding that YouTube channels don't blow up overnight is going to actually help you do things more at your own pace, alright, rather than creating an imaginary calendar. So let's move to the second point, understanding your platform. So this is basically for bloggers and YouTubers because we're all content creators. So for bloggers, it's quite tough when it comes to understanding the blogging industry, because every day, if you are bloggers with the trend, every day new trends come out, so we tend to follow the trend, blog about the trend and all the rest. It may seem quite tough, but I want you to understand that you need to actually study. There are also tools that you can actually use and study. There is Google Trends, there is Quora, there is ChatGPT, there are many other things. You can basically go into ChatGPT and ask it to give you questions asked from Quora, from Google, and from other platforms, including YouTube. Understanding your platform is basically spending time with it. Even though you are creating on it, you need to actually understand how it works. You are creating videos on YouTube, but you don't watch videos related to your niche on YouTube. So I want you to understand that creators out there also share insights. They share insights, they help. So why in the world will you actually create content without actually getting an idea or two from those people that have been established in your niche? I'm going to move over to the third point, which is develop self-confidence. So I understood after I actually listened to a TED Talk that as a content creator, you need to self-motivate yourself. Self-motivating yourself is accepting that you are going to be the only one that will push yourself, even if others don't push you. You actually mapped out your plan to become a content creator, and you need moral support, you need emotional support. Yes, I'm going to be a very good friend to give that to you. Yeah, I need it. But along the line, when you're actually passing through creative burnout, you find out that nobody is actually there to actually give you a hand to drag you out of that pit. Believe in what you are doing, because this is what I feel that most creators don't actually understand. Beginners, by the way, they don't believe in the content that puts out there. It's always copy this, copy that, copy this. I want you to understand that your ideas matter as much as you do. So if you matter enough to make a change in this world, why won't your idea also matter? This is something I have to actually sit down, brainstorm, because nobody cares. Like literally nobody cares. If you're giving them the content that they need, yeah, they will follow you, obviously. So there's something I want to actually clear out. There's this problem that new creators actually tend to have. They tend to take in more than they put out. And how you can actually fix this is, rather than actually spending 10 hours watching YouTube videos that you're not going to actually act on, I think it's actually better you watch at least 2 to 3 from different perspectives. Why? Let me use my 3 best creators. Epelinota is so good when it comes to detailed knowledge. Like she actually spends her time researching. Let's move on to Vanessa. Vanessa is so tactical when it comes to step things to YouTube creation. She's so practical. I love her for that. The new one is Jade. Jade is so unique. Like she brings in her own words. She puts in her own words, and it actually makes sense. Okay, so if you have a little bit of both from this trait, then you can actually start out content having this knowledge with you. So now it all boils down to how you should film your videos and when. So I created a video on consistency, and if that is exactly what you need, then check it out in my channel and I'll see you there.